Hi, I'm the host of the STO Smokers Lounge. I'm here to tell you about Anchor, the perfect app that you can use right now to start your own podcast network. You can broadcast right now. All you got to do is download the app, whether you have a phone, iPad, or even a laptop or desktop. You can right now download Anchor or go to Anchor FM right now and start recording and have your stuff broadcasted over multiple platforms such as Spotify. So go to Anchor today and start your podcast career like I have. Because trust me, I love me some Anchor.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I am doing great. How are you?
It's been doing fine. It's been a while since we had you back on the lounge, sexy.
Hello. Yes. Thank you.
So, how has your day been? Your week?
Um, busy. Very busy.
Do tell. Do tell. Tell us how was your week? Like,
Um, just like my full-time job and just being a mom, pretty much.
oh,
Running
I figured.
errands, all that kind of good stuff. Normal
Uh,
type
yeah,
life.
the life outside of porn is not so exciting.
No, it's not. Absolutely not.
Live a boy life. So don't think that because I did porn and what we call it, music, all this, that my life is exciting. No, if they did a reality show, I would probably get the lowest rating ever.
Exactly. I totally agree. Yes.
So no
Oh,
doubt. So last I talked to you, you were talking about you were looking to work into a strip club. Did you ever get to do that?
I did one day, and as soon as I got there, I swear it was like an hour that I just was sitting around, and I just thought to myself, dude, I'm wasting my time. If this is how it's gonna be, like, I can just go home. Good, Jesus, because I mean, I literally got off work from my normal job, and I mean that's how I was gonna do my life, and just
Mhm,
work like crazy and get a couple hours sleep and get right fucking doing it. Like,
mhm.
but I was only gonna go like 3 days out of the week because I'm off on the weekends. So, um, but it just did not turn out the way I thought it was going to be.
Mhm. Was it was
I
it
did pretty well. I got like the I guess the longest that you can have somebody in like the back rooms or whatever they call it,
the
like
VIP?
private dances. Yeah,
Yeah.
the VIP. And I did I scored like a 30-minute one. And
Mm.
this is an hour. So I was like, hey.
Yeah.
And manager looked at me like, dang, look at you. And I'm like, well, yeah, it better be something to me just sitting there for an hour.
Yeah.
I
Because if the club ain't packed and popping, yeah, it'll be boring.
It really wasn't. I think towards like 1 in the morning, like close to one, it just started, but they close
Mhm.
at 2 anyway.
Oh my
And I,
God! So they'll give you no time.
yeah, and then the sitter I had, she just kind of quit on me too, and she's like, "This
Mhm.
is not gonna work. I can't stay up until like this time." And oh, girl, like, so just everything just crumbled and fell apart. And I'm like, I'm one of those. It's kind of like maybe it was for a good reason.
Mhm.
Um,
See,
because
see
it was,
now you see why girls do meet greets.
yes, exactly.
You- now
I'm
you see why girls do
telling you for
meet.
many of those, I'm telling you. But um, yeah, and I swear, like the money I made, I didn't even bring home. It literally felt like because in that kind of industry, I didn't even know you had to go for like a license for it. Like
Yeah,
you had
in
to
some
go
states
for
you
like
do.
a permit type thing,
Hmm.
and I mean that was 100 and something in itself. And I thought
Hmm.
to myself, well, good lord. But by the time I walked away from that one night, I literally just felt like I paid maybe like half of just the permit because I had to pay the sitter. I had to, do gas because that's at least a 30-minute drive. You know what I mean? And then the manager pulled me in the back room and was like, "Hey, you're gonna have to like give like 20%, And I was like, "Why?" Yeah, he goes, "You can, tell me to fuck off, but really you can't tell me that." Ha ha ha. And he just started laughing. Like, but he just stares at me like, "Hand me the money." And I'm just like, wow, I'm not digging this shit at all. Like, I'm not.
Because
I learned how to pay the house fee. So by the time I added up everything, it was just a waste of my time, honestly.
Oh yes.
When I could
now look,
something more productive like editing.
Yeah, actually, true. But hey, let me do these particulars, and then we can get this thing rolling. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Smokers Lounge here on Anchor, the perfect app for anyone who's trying to start their own podcasting. All you have to do is download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm and get yourself a profile. You can monetize your episodes and get them streamed on all the top platforms that podcasts are streamed. I'm your host, Kavanaugh, the Southern Champ, aka the PornRapStar. Y'all know what it is. Find my porn, my music, and my social media all in one place. That means you can watch me fuck, listen to me rock the mic, and even follow me and see some of my shit all in one spot. I'm talking about allmylinks.com/pornrapstar. We are sponsored by the Facebook of the LS community. I'm talking about lsworld.com. Go there, get yourself a profile today. Mingle with kink-minded people like yourself and even find events in your area that you might could attend to start your journey into the lifestyle. We are also a proud member of the GW District Black Podcast Network. I'm talking about multiple podcasts giving you the Black experience, and while you're there, you get some shopping done because you can buy beauty, health, as well as fashion products from over 500 retailers. And if you're a retailer, you can join and start selling your products today and make money. So go to shopgwdistrict.com, support Black businesses, build the Black economy so we create generational wealth. Now I'm going to be this, my smoke buddy, who I've been waiting to talk to forever, to introduce herself.
Hey, y'all. It's Shyla, the Pink Riding Hood.
Most definitely. So, but with most strip clubs, you lucky because some of them ask for a tip in. You have to give them like $20 just to dance.
Yeah, that's what they called the house fee, and I already did that. And then I had to pay like 20% of whatever I made, and it, like I said, just when I added it all up, I just was like, you know what? Fuck this. It's literally it's a pain in the ass, and it was a waste of time. It really was not worth it. And I actually had a couple of people, like this one girl, she was brand new like me. Like when I first met her the week that I was hired, I didn't get to do it like that next week or whatever, but I actually had asked one of the guys if they could pay for her to give me a lap dance, and I was like, "Girl, you better get it on." I want to see your skills. And she was like, I don't do good at this stuff. And I'm like, why you here then, girl? Come on. So I'm one of those is like, I love like newbies, dude. Like, especially even in the porn industry, like a lot of people underestimated me even when I went to Vegas, and then I blew everybody's mind. You know what I mean? Like that's how you do the shit right there. Like, and I feel like the underestimation of how people, oh, she don't know what she's doing, she's brand new, dude. I'm pretty sure all of us have lost their virginity at some point in their time, and have been fucking this whole time. You know what I mean? So and a lot of people have their fetishes, and their can really bring something to the table, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So I like, even when she was like, I'm new, I'm like, and don't try to let that like affect you, girl. You know what I mean? I was like, you're beautiful. You know, you got the blue eyes and the blonde hair too. And I was like, you're pretty. And, you can tell that you work out too, and you got a booty. Like, do something with it. So I like to encourage people, you know, especially if they're like newbies, because I know exactly how it feels to feel like, oh, but you know, I'm one of those that's like, my name may be Shyla, but I'm not shy.
I can
I
see
may
that.
have been when I was 18, and there's a story to go along with that, but not anymore. But I like to really be that person to really blow people's mind and do the unexpected. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Yes, I see that from your videos.
do
I see
you?
that. Yes, because
I have to say, them trailers are like, daggum, I want to just like jack off too.
because like one of the ones I like watching when you were riding a dick in your ass, and I see that is like part of your brand is the anal, because I see you really love taking a dick in your ass. I see you love.
I love double penetration. Like, that shit is so exciting. I don't know why, but that's like one of my top. I'd rather that than most anything else.
So
Absolutely.
when dudes go in your ass, do they have to use lube? Because you seem like the type of female that you enjoy so much, they don't even need lube.
Right? Yes, I am exactly that type of girl. For me, I don't know what it is, but I feel like my ass is just the tightest fucking thing. I mean, all my holes are just like that, but this one I'm just like, I swear it's like a suction cup. It's just, I mean, even after, like, it's so hard to try to gape me like all these normal videos that you see. I don't gape like normal, I guess, or if that's considered normal, whatever, you know, but it's just like, I don't stretch very well. So it's just like, it always feels like it's just so small. And every single person that's ever been with me will say that. They're like, damn, and you just hear them go, can't get it in there either. Like, it's just, it feels like it just floats off. Oh, it's crazy. But that's just how I guess like my body is formed. But I find anal just a lot harder than all these other kind of girls, you know, that I've worked with or seen, or and of course they probably do it literally every single day. It seems like they're always stretching. But for me, I have like a normal life because I have to be a mom and all these other expectations of me and responsibilities. So I don't every day just go, oh,
I'm just gonna stick something in my ass today.
Exactly. Let me just stick something right up there right now. So I don't really get to practice either, and that could be a reason of why.
Well,
I hate it though. The biggest thing about it is like I can't even let that shit drip out because as soon as he's out, it closes.
yeah.
That shit stays up in there. Oh, it's just like
Yeah, because Tina, like no, not Tina, Tanya Sue, like she knew how to do the anal cream pies. Like she was a master of that shit and stuff. And the key to it is it got to be that first nut, because if it's that second or third nut, unless he that dude that can nut strong like that, it ain't gonna come out good no way. Cause he ain't nutting a lot, you know,
yeah,
period.
I can't do no
So,
wimpy little cum.
and then
That's
then on, you know, the way that your asshole sound, I don't think a lot of dudes last long in your asshole no way.
They don't. They sure don't. Oh
Yeah,
Lord.
I can think from experience. It's like a girl like that. Oh, it's like about 3-4 strokes. Like, whoa, 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 whoa. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
I know. Actually,
Or
today, like I kind of it's a talent that I've met before, but he lives here in AZ, and we just were discussing business today, and I gave him a blowjob, and he just he can't even last with that either. Like, it happens every single time. I swear, like, doesn't matter whatever I do.
let me put my dick in your mouth. And there's a nice discussion.
Exactly. I'm finished. It's coming. Oh, geez. I was like, yeah, I had to have a conversation because I was like, you know, if you want to make a scene, you gotta, you know, especially in this porn world, I feel kind of bad for some of these guys, especially studios. Like you have a certain amount of time. That first 10 minutes, you better not even think about letting it go. You know, and I actually had that happen with one of the studios and one of the first guys that I was blowing off, and
Yeah.
oh, bless his heart. And then he
Yeah.
comes to saying, you know what, Shyla, I have a confession. I was like, what? As I'm like putting Visine in my eyes because it came in my eyes. And he's like, I actually jacked off before I got here, and I think that's why like I had a hard time. And I was like, oh. I said, you know what, you're fired. And we just started busting up laughing. It was so hilarious.
Now, because the biggest misconception guys make is that if I jack off before I do a scene, I last longer. That's not true. Because either that strong nut that you done limped your dick out and you got to build back up, and by the time you ready to build back up, y'all got to shoot, or it's going to take you forever, or you may not even bust, because usually the second nut takes the longest. Yeah, that's the reason why I never did anal the first scene. We always did anal the second scene, for just in case if let's say bust, because even with me, even if I busted early, I didn't give a fuck. That scene just had 2 busts in it, or we just finish out the scene and I just edit the bust at the end, period. But I always did anal the second scene because your nut gonna take the most work to get, period. And the cream pies, you got to be able to come in ass. It doesn't work. When you sit there and say, "We gonna do 8 cream pies," you can't even cream pie in ass.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I was like, I swear, like some of these, like, he's more of a model though, so he's kind of getting more into this industry. Yeah, but I'm kind of like, I like to give people, advice because I'm not exactly dumb. Like I've had some experiences and I see what works and what doesn't work. But it's never to like, downgrade you in any way, shape, or form, but rather, you know what, here's a pointer. But I mean, it, like you just said, it could go either way. But I do feel so bad though, because like that certain scene that I was talking about, like he just literally was like, "You cannot come in the first 10 minutes, just let her just blow you." And
I'm gonna give you.
Just like, oh, hey. He was like, I almost felt like I needed to come and I couldn't.
I'm gonna give you a tip. How many scenes you plan? Like, if you and him hook up, how many scenes y'all plan to shoot?
Me and who?
Yeah, let's say you and the male talent. Like, let's say him, for example, him. When you and him plan to meet, how many scenes y'all plan to shoot?
I don't know. We're kind of just getting started. We haven't really done anything but today so far. So, I mean, we're actually looking at business altogether as well, which is exciting. Because he does a lot more than just modeling. He has a studio, like he does rap as well, like music. Like I love when people are so well rounded and just very talented in more than just one area, like that's the kind of, that's how exactly I am. Like I'm very talented. Like even today I talked to Herbie the Clown, like, oh, we're definitely, it's so exciting. I don't know if you saw the recent post, but it's supposed to be a movie that's supposed to air, I think he said August 14th or something. But it's supposed to be on Netflix.
Okay.
And that was such a fun scene. It was so fast and we just got it done and it was hilarious, dude. Like he does a lot of those kind of B movies and stuff. So I mean, I'm looking at, like I said, well-rounded. Like I like to act, I like to sing, I like to like all sorts of stuff. In my mind, I swear, like I could be like a producer, director. Like my mind just goes. Sometimes I feel like I'm Steven Spielberg sometimes because I'm just like, woo, and it's so exciting. It gets me pumped. My mind just goes and goes, and I can come up with. You can give me like a character or just anything, like just show me like a picture of an outfit, and I can give you like this whole scene. in just a matter of minutes. Like that's how like I love my creative mind. It just blows my mind. I blow myself away. Like it's so exciting.
So we're where I was going to say, if y'all do the first scene, do give them a blowjob. The reason why, because when you get that first nut out the way and that first quick nut out the way, and it's a blowjob. What the fuck is 6 minutes? You make money
Right.
off of that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So then when
yeah.
when y'all do the boy girl scene, hard again, and this second nut will be better unless y'all just got that bomb push that make a nigga come back to back quick. Now some of y'all got that. I'm sorry, ain't nothing we can do about that.
That's me right there. You know what's so crazy? I mean, I've done this even before, like I started doing any type of porn or cam modeling or anything. But it's always been a natural thing of mine. And it's like, I don't know if it's necessarily my secret, but it's natural for me. It's a habit. And I don't even know I'm doing it. But like when I'm doing uh like pussy, like just that kind of intercourse. Like it's just oh my god, I do Kegels while I'm getting bugged. I do. And they're like, damn, and you're like, you're really just like gripping the shit out of my dick.
Yeah.
Like, well,
Yeah, I love that shit. I used to love girls do
and
that
that
shit.
just increases me to do more though. Like I like when I hear somebody say that to me. I'm like, oh yeah, you like that? So I guess it's a good thing though. I have nothing bad to say about it.
Oh no, because as a male talent, I want the girl to be good in bed. Because the freakier she is, the better she is, and that she is, the more it's going to make me get turned on and work even harder on the scene. You know, period.
Absolutely.
And that's even me personally. Like, you know what I'm saying? The freakier we get, oh yeah, it's on. We can go all night then. Especially we wide open and all that stuff, rimming and shit.
Oh boy. It's about to get nasty.
But shoot. But I know that when we did the interview, which y'all going to have to check out and on Patreon, and we'll be coming to the Smokers Lounge, we were talking about fisting. And I wanted you to discuss fisting and give tips to ladies if they ever want to try it. Because see, you took it in your ass. So
yes, I did.
Not the pussy, but the ass, ladies and gentlemen. Not the pussy, but the ass. So please tell people, ladies, even guys, if they, let's say they got a girlfriend they want to learn fisting, what's some of the things they need to know before they
for me, I find that like if I do anything that has to do with like stretching, gaping, any kind of like more hardcore stuff or rougher stuff, lube is like number one. I'm sorry, but you don't want to rip that shit. That's painful as fuck. And that would ruin the scene anyway. So you gotta make sure that's like number one anyway. Me, I'm a natural luber when it comes to, I don't have to do none in the pussy, but it's only like ass or fisting or any kind of that area. I don't use really lube. I don't find that to be enough. So I use Vaseline.
Okay.
And it's so much more comfortable. I feel like it really coats it too, and it's just more like I don't know. I just feel like it just does the job better, period. But that's kind of like how we did the scene. Like at first, it was getting like role play shit. Like we I was like the naughty, secretary, and that's my boss. And then I pulled the card on, he's like, "Oh, well, you can go home. It's time to clock out," type thing. And I'm just like, well, I thought we could, like. Get a little more acquainted is what I said. Like I've done a lot of improv back when I was younger. Like in my all my teen years, I've done plenty of that stuff. So when it comes to role play, you just give me like the base of the whole, what roles we're playing, and then I can just boom. and I just go at it. And I just ad lib, and it's exciting because I'm like, especially when you get another person that knows what to say back to you and can do the same thing. Oh, that scene can be like the best role play ever, dude.
Yeah.
And it's exciting, and it feels like I'm in a like short film, too, which makes you feel exciting because I like that stuff. But that's pretty much what he did. He was like, "Ooh, I like this." He was like, "I didn't know you used Vaseline." I said, "Hell yeah." You get that big old tub one, those bigger, containers that have that
Yeah.
shit up in there, and get that shit. And he just like put his like his fingers and just kind of like, I don't know, but he coated it pretty well. And he was like, "Let's see how many fingers I can get in here." I was like, "Okay," but I'm just on my back, just chilling and calm, and just really like super turned on. See, that's one thing. If I'm super relaxed and really, really turned on, the more wetter I am, that's when like I'll perform better in that area. Like I'll be able to do more gaping or opening or more stretching or those type of things. And that's the key, is to get me to that point. And he did phenomenal, obviously, because I said, oh, and you'll see in the video, and I said, "That's your fingers?" And he goes, "Yeah, but you know you will more though." And I was like, "What?" He literally got his whole fist in that asshole, that tight motherfucker.
Damn.
I thought to myself, what in the wow. But he did it so relaxing and just like it felt almost like it was natural. And it wasn't super painful. But when he started trying to like rock it back and forth, though, got a little more extreme with it. I was like, woo! I feel that shit. I've never done that in my life. And the first time I ever did anything like that was eye fisting, and that, of course, doesn't hurt you. And it was really exciting, though, because I believe the cameraman, like, oh, I love him so much. He's so, oh, that cameraman, it really excites me for some odd reason.
Yeah. You gotta get the cameraman song.
I know. I am totally that kind of person. Like, cameramen or those kind of like behind the scenes people, I'm like, fuck this, I want to fuck you. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like part of my fetish. I don't know. But the more like crazy he is, like he literally dropped his mouth like it was like almost like there's movies to where it's like so extreme, and like in the cartoons when they roll their mouth back up, like oh, it felt like that. And he looked at me like, whoa, what the hell did you just do? But like I said, I ad lib. I just do as I feel. So if this scene, the more we're doing up in here, like I will bring it on. And I will go the limits, like, or beyond, shall I say. So I don't know. I've been more exploring, which is really exciting. This is the most I've ever explored in my life, which is really, really awesome.
Oh yeah, because the one thing I can say about porn is you find out how freaky you really is and what you really like, and you also find things that you didn't think you was into.
Exactly. Like I said, fisting I thought was like, oh, that's terrible. And then like rimming, I thought was, oh no, and it's like almost everything I thought was like, I've done now.
Yeah, because I would do rim before porn. You feel what I'm saying? Actually, one girl put me to sleep, knocked me out. It felt so goddamn. You feel what I'm saying? So me getting my ass ate out was nothing. You know what I'm saying? Period. And I like guys don't like it. I mean, I don't feel no kind of ways. I like it myself. And even just on camera, the way it looks on camera, it's hot. Period. Whether he's laying on his back and he got his legs open or he's doggy style. Actually, I kind of like when the girl do it doggy style. She jerking me at the same time. That shit look hot.
Did you see that one? It's with Rico Hardo. Like he me and him did one. I think it's what did I title it? And we did 2 scenes. So what women want, that's like the best. I thought I did really good with that trailer. And then the other one, Sorry Baby I'm Late. That one, you see me like rocking back. Like I like to fuck you back. Like I don't like porn to where, you know, literally the guy's just like sweating his ass off because he's like pretty much doing a lot of the work. And it's not as intriguing because you kind of want to see what the girl's got under her skin.
No,
too,
I'll stop. Look, I'll stop middle stroke and be like, no, you work it. Show me you want it. You gotta back it back on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You'll be doing the stroke the whole time. You gonna have to back that thing back up on me, girl. No, I want to see I want to see you twerk on.
Absolutely. I'm really trying to like in the gym work on like I'm all about natural. I don't like fake tits. I don't do the piercings. I don't do the tattoos. Like I literally like am real as hell. There's nothing on me that's fake. There's nothing on me that's, you know, drawn on or any kind of nothing. And that's what I find so unique, and I like to be unique. And I always have felt like a plain body, like, you know, no tattoos or piercings and stuff is just so, something about a pure body is just so intriguing to me. Because you just can't find that anymore in this world. And it's sad because I'm just like, dude, I'm happy with my big titties. I don't care if they kind of flop and shit. I'll rather them, you know, like when I'm bouncing on the dick, like they move and they're not just balloons that don't go nowhere, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not like biased against, you know, all that stuff, but that's just my brand.
Well, see, to me, men want more natural women. It's been proven. It's Hollywood that wants the manufacture. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Look, like AVN want a certain look versus what you'll see with Exotica girls, or you know, AVN want a certain look, or Playboy wants a certain look that's different from other things. So it's kind of like when you're in this industry, and even if it's entertainment or what have you, when you're trying to go Hollywood, and that's when the pressure comes. Oh, you need to lose weight. You might need to get but this, that, and third. But
I know. And it's so sad because I've already experienced that. And there was a quick time, like when I first got into this and I was getting shut down by studios or people, and they're just like, that's not the body we're looking for. Or they would just say, oh, you're too fat. I literally had this one person, I don't know who the hell he was, but he tried to act like he was some recruiter, some type of something. But he was talking about facial abuse and how, like he knew them and stuff. And I was like, dude, I've been talking to them and scoring, you know, but we just been working on the schedule issue. And I finally already got out on June. I already did my scene, and I'm getting like so many applauses for it, and that shit was real as fuck, dude. I mean,
and what company was this? What company was this? What company?
Facial abuse.
Okay.
Yeah, but he literally even told me, he was like, "No, you just too fat," and I was like, "What in the fuck?" Like, and I had quick thing in my mind that I was like, literally, do I really have to change who I am? That's not going to show any of more of my talents. It's just going to show me that I am totally fake beyond. And that's going to break everything that I've worked for my brand. So I'm like, that's stupid. And I'm not going to think like that because I'm like, I've got to change something in this porn industry because I find any type of woman, where she got titties or not, like she's still beautiful. Like I feel like people's bodies have been balanced the way they were born. You know what I mean? Like you're a skinny girl, and those kind of girls, I'm sorry, you just don't really have titties. It's not a natural body form anyway. Like it doesn't look like it goes a puzzle. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It's just, that's how I feel, and I'm like, I'm just not.
She got a side of titties.
Right. I was like, I'll lick your titties. I'd rather lick a fake, a natural titty. Like that's so
Yeah.
much more enjoyable to me. Like it squishes the way it needs to. Like I don't feel like this
Yeah.
thing is just hitting me across the face. And then these girls really, I don't know what it is about this whole piercing thing, but I'm just like,
Mm.
dude, last time I was licking titties, like it was banging against my teeth and that fucking hurt. I'm telling you, it's not like behind the scenes. I'm telling you what
Mm.
we have, experience is so
Mm.
interesting. But every chance I get, I'm like, I want to tell a girl, you know what, you're beautiful the way you are, period.
Mm.
And I like how you look right now rather than how, you feel like you need to be like
Mm.
this. And it's so sad because I feel like this whole world has still been like that. We think of magazines, we think of all this, how the world has perceived because of models and this and that. And
Mm.
I'm like, dude, you don't have to be anorexia to be beautiful or
Yeah,
sexy.
true. Yeah. Yeah.
Hell no.
Because to me, sex appeal is your confidence. And there's nothing more
Exactly.
sexy than a confident woman.
Mm-hmm.
She's comfortable in her body in the whole nine. Because even to the point when girls come in the game, I always said this: when you before you show shit to that company, look at the type girls to that company and shoot it. If they don't do your type, you don't go with them. But the reason why, because so you won't get your feelings hurt. Because these guys are going to shoot what makes them money. They're not going to, even though BBWs make money in this industry. Let's make this clear. Big girls is
Mm-hmm.
caking, but to
Right.
Hollywood, that image and the look, and it's the guys that are in power who don't want to change the optics because they're afraid they change the optics, they're not going to make money, even though they're not making money. They're
You're
not making
right.
honestly, they're not making money, not the way they used to. And you can tell by the
Mm-hmm.
way they move. Razor, who was shooting skinny girls, it probably thick. Now they shot a transsexual scene and they done shot with a BBW, which means
Yeah.
that you against the wall because you're not making money, period.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I
Yeah.
tell females when you before you submit to companies or you talk to a manager or what have you, which I don't feel girls should have managers in this business. Unless you
Yeah.
just blow up like that, unless you're a porn star slash influencer and you're getting bookings that heavy to where you just can't handle it. What the fuck you need a manager for? Because nobody want to talk to your manager no way. They want to talk to you.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So to me that's the reason why um when you come in this business, you got to move smartly. Now, speak to that.
Oh, yes. Hands up emoji. Yes. Absolutely. Oh my god. Yes. Oh man. It's this is a really tough one though, I have to say, because I'm
Mhm.
glad that I'm slowly getting into more like studios and stuff, but
Yeah,
I have to say I'm trying to think of other strategies. It's as much as I really thought camming was fun because to a certain point, but then I got bored and I was like, this is boring doing all this solo stuff,
hmm
and then I just don't have so much time to do it either.
hmm
But I kind of I have so many opportunities, so many people that want to work with me, and big stars too.
hmm
Um, and I just don't. It's the time. It's
yeah,
the kids. Having someone to be able to, I can count on that will watch them and not have to
yeah,
spend galore on a sitter either, for that matter.
hmm
And also, it's the money. Period. Like
hmm
a lot of these people don't want to pay my booking fee. Like I finally had to get so strict in things now because a lot of
hmm
people think because I'm still considered newbie and I don't have like such a big follower list or this or that. What are the hell people view things as doesn't mean anything to me, but
hmm
whatever. um, just people are so downgrading. It's insane.
Yeah.
Because like I said, newbies are awesome, dude. Like, I love when a pro, like, you want to call people more pro and they've got like that big number and everything. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and then you bring on an amateur dude, like, that's fire. I love that
Mm-hmm.
shit. But a lot of people are so big headed, and it's just
Mm-hmm.
like, dude, lower your power level and get out of your head, would you? Uh,
Yeah,
it's
actually.
literally not intriguing to me at all, and it doesn't turn me on either. It actually makes me
Because see,
feel like, you
the
know
thing
what?
of it is, the thing of it is that I tell ladies when it comes to the pay gigs, you can't be afraid to say no to and sticking with your guns to how you want to get paid. But at the same token, know your level to where you won't overprice yourself. And I think a lot
Yeah.
of girls make that mistake that you never shot a professional scene in your fucking life, but you're asking me to pay you as if you shot a professional scene multiple times. And on top of that, these producers don't give a fuck that you got 20.5K subscribers to your OnlyFans. Because I had girls that sat there and had over 100K followers and didn't net me one goddamn sale. So, so
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
some of the things that
Yeah.
girls think that they hold dear to, we don't. Producers and
Mhm.
male talent don't. You feel them?
Yeah.
Find that out in your
Right.
movie in the
Yeah.
business. Speak to it.
Sorry, you broke up. What did you say?
No, no, I said, go ahead and speak to it. What I just
Oh,
said.
right. Yeah. I don't know. I don't get half of this behavior in this industry. Like, people just are something else. But at the same time, I felt like, you know what? I'm not getting anywhere also by just doing a lot of this. I have nothing against doing trade, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But if all you're doing is just that, you're not getting really anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, unless you already got so many viewers that, I
Mm-hmm.
know that that's a way of being able to buy your stuff or subscribe and all this stuff. And that's like how things happen,
Mm-hmm.
and but at the
Yeah.
same time,
Yeah.
I couldn't do that no more. So now I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, I'm a single mom. I don't get child
Mm-hmm.
support. I don't like,
Mm-hmm.
there's so many things in my personal life that's not popping, shall I
Mm-hmm.
say. And so I have to get more serious about this stuff and allow people
Mm-hmm.
to look at me more seriously. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
going to tolerate this, oh, you're a newbie garbage, and oh, like, I'm not doing this downgrading crap no more.
Because
Like, I'm a talent just as much as you. Maybe you have more,
yeah.
time, and
Yeah.
half of these people are not mothers either. They're
Mm-hmm.
single, people on their own, living in
Mm-hmm.
studios, or having roommates and stuff, which is totally so much easier than being a single mom and
Yeah.
paying all the bills and, having no support.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
But see,
I have to
the
do it
thing of
once
it,
for
I'm key to content trade, and girls don't think about it. It's not about the trade; it's about who you're trading with. And
it
what I mean
has
by that,
to. Yeah.
because the reason why I say that, I'm gonna give you an example. This one girl did a paid talent. She's a BBW. This male talent does not work with BBWs. She's probably the first BBW that shot with. I guarantee you, she did not make her $500 back because one, he didn't ever retweet when she tweeted the scene, and his fan base doesn't want to see BBWs. So how you stealing anything from this guy? And this guy was a famous male talent. You get what I'm saying? So it's the
Mm-hmm.
key to get the most out of content trade is you picking guys who already have a base and a fan base. Because the challenge of dealing with a newbie, dealing with a fan versus dealing with a guy that's an actual male talent is the latter two don't have a base. No one knows them. So let's say if you shot with Don Prince. Don Prince has multiple sites, he has multiple platforms. So you're tapping into his base because when they see you, they're gonna automatically follow you because you're a chick. All the
Right.
dudes that watch you, they're gonna watch. They just like me and you shot together. You're gonna
Yeah.
stay my fan base because I have a large base. So when they see me fucking Shyla, they gonna go, let me go find where Shyla's at. You feel what I'm saying? That's the difference.
Yeah.
If a dude fucks you and he's a male talent, he's not necessarily still in your fan base. He's being introduced to your fan base. Guaranteed, not as many guys is going to. And I don't give a damn. Be the biggest male talent in the business compared to how many guys are going to travel from his site to yours. You feel me? So that's the
Oh
key.
yeah.
I just gave y'all some knowledge, people, some jewels. The key is not I'm fucking a dude. No, it's the dude that you fucking is the key.
Yeah.
And a lot of girls be fucking dudes because you just want to fuck them. God damn it, that it don't make a dime off that damn. But you got to wet pussy
No.
out. But you still got to pay.
Right. Exactly. Like I said, I had to change my whole way of, because I know that people have given me opportunities, like,
Mm-hmm.
Richard Madden, just the whole Vegas thing. I got to
Mm-hmm.
work with really good people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's great because, I'm still pretty cool with the majority of those guys, Don Prince and Richard and,
Mm-hmm.
AJ and my favorite cameraman, Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, it's great when you actually meet some awesome people and
Yeah.
some wicked people too. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
awesome. Um,
Yeah.
but at the
See.
same time, I don't really want to work with somebody that's literally like, you know how many people I get, the majority that answer to me is literally they have like, I'm not kidding, 20 followers, and they're like,
Mm-hmm.
hey Shyla, like I want to do some content with you, like I'm new up in here and this,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm thinking to myself, oh Jesus, bless
See,
your
I'm about.
heart, but
I'm gonna tell you what you need to do for newbies like that. Make them pay you. No, seriously, make them pay you if it ain't up but $100.
yeah,
The reason why
and that's
because
when I
you
say,
are a
hey,
professional.
I got a
You
booking fee. There you
yeah.
go.
Because the reason why I'm saying that you are a professional female talent. So
Yeah.
you're so if you're going to take a risk on him and he might not be able to get the bitch up, he may not be able to keep it up. He might give you a 6-minute fucking scene and you can't make money with that. So it kind of makes sense to make a newbie pay.
See, that's what I'm
Because
afraid of, because I'm just like, I don't know you, and neither are you. It doesn't seem. It seems like this is like a Facebook type thing.
yeah. Yeah.
And it's like I gotta be real too at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, but those kind of
Mm-hmm.
people, like, I don't want to be necessarily mean or come across any type of way like that either. And then people want to play the
Shit.
racist bullshit
Look, you
game.
see,
I'm like, dude,
look.
I'm definitely not racist. I like black men.
Yeah. But you see my work. That I'm professional. I'm a professional male talent. And still girls sit there and say to me, nah, I don't want to work with you, you know. I don't want to come to North Carolina. Uh, I don't do amateur porn and you do amateur porn. I'm like, I have a straight up cameraman and fucking lights out this bitch. You telling me about amateur porn, your ass ain't got no lights in your video. Get the fuck out of here. But anyway, what I'm trying to make is that I think a lot of times girls, it's not that knowing your worth. It's not about that. It's knowing your worth versus understanding your worth. And I think that girls
There
put
you
that
go.
worth here and not understanding that, look, when I came into business, newbies got paid 300 to 500. Mid-level got paid 500 to 8. If it's anal, girl, or any gangbang type shit, that's 1,000 or better. Period. So, and how many professional shoots you did. And because porn then got away from Hollywood, being normalized, because the amateurs took it over, now we got a bunch of amateur shit. You got a bunch of male talents that don't understand the business getting in. You got a bunch of females that sit there and look at girls playing in their pussy with a dildo and think that is the marketing strategy that I need to use to get into the business. But then surprised when about 3 6 ain't making money because motherfuckers want to see them fuck something.
Right? Oh no.
So it's kind of like today, females walk in thinking that this business is a certain way and not willing to adjust when they see it's not. How much adjustment you had to make when you got into this business?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm actually to the point where I have so many ideas in my head that I have such an imagination that I could make my brand something else. I'm telling you,
Mm-hmm.
something that you wouldn't even think, and bring something to this table that is just, I mean, like nobody's doing it, literally. You don't
Mm-hmm.
find it nowhere.
Oh no.
And I mean, I love the goals and the stuff, but I just don't know where to go from here because I'm literally, like I said, the whole mom thing, the sitter thing, the money issue. Like, I just don't, I need a business partner. I need somebody to just like, let's do this. You know what I mean? Like, I could get so many things popping and getting going, but it's just
Mm-hmm.
like, and that's what's like haunting me right now. Like this past week, and you
Mm-hmm.
were asking me earlier how my week's going. I just, especially at
Mm-hmm.
night, my brain is like a million miles an hour, and it just, it's exciting, but I'm just like, man, and it sucks because I really want to just get some things going and get it, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of those, I like my goals or my bucket list to be checked off. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I like
Yeah.
to make things roll, but and that's just so, oh, I don't know why, but it feels so painful to me. Like I just want to just like burst out, just be like ah, because it's so frustrating because little things that I
Mm-hmm.
have no control over, honestly. Like these
Mm-hmm.
people blow my mind when they make it out to be like it's so easy for a single mom of two kids.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know where you're getting this information, but I don't got grandma to go watch my kids. I don't
Yeah.
got no this and that like most, this world does have. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it's literally just me and my kids. So I'm just like,
Yeah.
what do you do? Like, you just can't. Like, and I'm not gonna. A lot of people are like, throw yourself into the industry and forget those, part time, full time, 9 to 5s. And I'm like, sorry, but that's literally guaranteed in what's paying my bills.
Yeah.
Or majority of my bills, shall I say, because
Yeah.
some COVID shit was gnarly. Um,
Yeah.
but and it's just like people just literally don't get it unless they're in your shoes. Like these people that say this stuff to me, they don't even have kids of their own.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, what do you have? A girlfriend? A boyfriend? Yeah, get out of here with that shit.
Yeah.
You haven't even walked it yet. So why are you trying to give me advice about this shit? Because
Mm-hmm.
no, I will not literally, if I have no guarantee that I'm getting checked, you know what I mean? Like that's stupid. That's literally like those people that go, "Oh, I'm just gonna go move across the world, and I got kids, and I got." No, you got to make sure you got a job in place. You got to like. I'm not that dumb blonde. I'm blonde, but I'm not dumb, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I don't think like that. I think smart. Like I'm always in survival mode because I have
Mm-hmm.
to.
Yeah.
And
Most
that's
definitely.
just how I have to lead life right now. And I'm kind of, I had to get to the point where at first it was kind of really, really stressing me out that I couldn't go to this place or go see this
Mm-hmm.
star or you know what I mean. And now I'm just
Yeah.
like, if it comes, it comes. I
Yeah.
can't just be like, oh, stressing about this stuff. If
Yeah.
I get to shoot with this studio at this time, I get to. Um, like I didn't even expect last night to happen to where both my kids left. My daughter went to an
You tell me that.
unexpected
Leah, tell you.
birthday
Yeah.
party. Yeah, and then my son, he went to his a cancellation group, thing that he goes to once in a while. Normally it's like every 6 weeks that I have him gone, but sometimes I have a cancellation list. So it was like, score. As soon as I'm like almost like an hour into closing yesterday, I was like, okay, cool. So things like that happen. But I swear it's like to the point where I have no, like every time I have time like this, or even when I tell people ahead of time, because I try to do that as much as possible on Twitter, because I hate that when it's studio or a person I've been talking to for a long, long time, and they're like, man, you should have told me, Shyla, and I'm just like, ugh. You didn't tell me ahead of time, garbage. I hate that. And I was like, man, I got this time. Let's go, somebody. So I take what I can, at this point. I have to. I just take it the way it flows. Things have to flow.
Most definitely. So tell everybody where they can find you, baby. Tell everybody where they can find you, baby.
On OnlyFans, you can go to like all my links, of course, but main thing is Shyla, and then initials for PinkRidingHoodd, which is PRH, and that's how you find me on Twitter. And most of my many vids and OnlyFans is the only ones that I really get on at the moment and deal with, because all these other sites are just woo. I have to take a breather because it's too overwhelming half of the time. So that's pretty much where you can find me at the moment. Or if you want to get really kinky or whatever, there's FetLife.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So all those more, those type of people. Hey.
Most definitely. So as you heard, people, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of experiencing it? Smoke that over. Thanks for coming to the lounge, baby girl. And
absolutely, it's always fun with you.
You back, and we're going to do a Patreon of Porn Tales talking about your freaky shoots. More and more.
I love to tell you all the newer ones I've been up to, so it's exciting.
Oh, so we're gonna hook that up for next week sometime. All right.
Yeah, sounds great.
No doubt. All right, take care, baby.
Thank y'all. Have a good one.